Today I messed up. I'm allergic to my dog? 10 years. Okay, so get this. I've had my dog, Kya, since I was, 13. She's a mutt, and we were told she was hypoallergenic cause she has hair, not fur. Honestly, I never really thought about my breathing much, unless it got really bad. Apparently, I've just been breathing through my mouth most of my life without even realizing it. Sometimes it was so hard to breathe through my nose, I figured I had a deviated septum or something. But everyone in my family has a dog, and they all thought Kya was hypoallergenic, so it never crossed my mind she could be the problem. I just blamed it on seasonal stuff, a cold, or even the weather. And no, I never got tested for allergies, never saw a doctor, just figured this was how everyone breathed. Flash forward to last month. My family went to Florida, but I had to stay behind because of work. I'm in construction, long hours, so they took Kya with them so she wouldn't be alone. At first, no big deal, right? I was home alone, relaxing, catching up on sleep. But the weather was awful. Snow, freezing temperatures, and construction basically shut down, so I was stuck at home with nothing to do. I'm usually pretty chatty when people are around, but alone? Not so much. So about 3 days in, a friend called, and when I went to answer, I realized my lips were practically glued shut. I hadn't opened my mouth in hours. And then it hit me. I'd been breathing through my nose the whole time without even noticing. And, get this, I could actually breathe. I went into full detective mode, walking around the house, breathing through my nose like a total weirdo, trying to figure out if there was something in a specific room that was setting off my allergies, or whatever I thought was going on. But nothing. I could breathe perfectly fine in every single room. I tried to trigger whatever had been making my nose feel stuffed for most of my life, but it just wasn't happening. That's when I started to get suspicious. A few days later, my family came back with Kya. And bam! Immediately, I felt it again. The tightness, the congestion, the inability to breathe through my nose. In a last-ditch effort, I ran to the store, grabbed some allergy medicine, and took one. 20 minutes later, I could breathe. Perfectly. I was completely stunned. I'd spent 10 years thinking that struggling to breathe through my nose was just normal, how life was. Turns out, I've been allergic to my own dog this entire time. And now I have to live with the fact that I spent a decade just accepting mild suffocation as a normal way of life. Basically, I thought everyone was either lying about being able to breathe through their nose, or they just had huge nostrils. When I was without the dog for a week, I could breathe. Then she came back, and I couldn't. A quick run to the pharmacy and that's when I found out. I had pet allergies. Oh, and apparently, I could be allergic to the saliva, so it would make sense that while my dog was gone, the allergies stopped.